Okay, hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Jarvis, and it's been a cold, blustery morning, and we have decided to do the parking lot pickers. First time this year, and of course they would pick a day that's cold, it's wet, it's trying to decide whether it wants to snow or whether it wants to rain. And right now I'm sitting in the Jeep trying to warm up a little bit. I got all my little baby plants back in the Jeep with me, also staying warm. I sowed a few of them. This is part of my decluttering bit. Remember I said that you needed to sell the stuff or get it out of the house? So we decided to sell some of this stuff, and that's why we're here today. And as you can tell by the way the dresses are blowing, it is quite windy out there. And that is my setup. It's not the greatest in the world, but this is the first time we've tried doing anything like this. And I've already made back my money for the entry fee here, which was $25. So I've made that back, plus a little bit of profit, and I've gotten rid of a couple boxes already. So that's a beginning. A lot went into getting this organized. Had to go through the house and find the stuff I wanted to get rid of. And then I had to go online and find out what a good price was for it and decide on how to price this stuff. Now fighting the cold, trying to sell it. And there's not as many people here as it has been in the past. A lot of the vendors didn't even show up. This parking lot was supposed to be faux, and I can count 4 vendors. So it's far from being faux. A lot of them just decided it wasn't worth the coming out in this weather to do it. So hopefully we'll continue to sell some stuff, and I'll let you know when we're done just how well we did. Well, we're back home. We got everything unloaded. We didn't do that well at the pickers. For one thing, it was cold the whole day. 36 degrees was the high that it got. During the day, we had rain, we had sleet, and we had snow. It looked like about half of the pickers, the vendors, did not even set up. One of them came by and said that actually he woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, saw it was sleeting and stuff, and decided just to donate the $25. It wasn't worth getting sick over. So a lot of the vendors didn't show up. A lot of the customers never showed up. And I found out today, which is the next day, that someone had put on there that they were not coming. They had canceled out, and the way they worded it, it sounded like the whole thing had been canceled. So that might have been one of the reasons why people didn't show up, is because they thought it was canceled. Another thing was the bad weather itself. And I know there was a bad wreck that could have interfered with some people coming from that direction. So there are a lot of reasons why people didn't show up. But overall, would I do it again? Probably not. Not in April anyway. And the weather's just too unpredictable. As far as what we sold, was it worth going through all the trouble of looking everything up and trying to sell it? My answer to that is going to be no also. Unless you're in an area that people like to buy stuff that's older, because most of my stuff was vintage things, and most of the things when you're decluttering, that's what you're going to find. I had a lot of my mom's stuff that I had to try to get rid of. And we made back our entry fee for the booth space, and we made about $26 on top of that. So basically I didn't make much money for all the work. But on the other hand, I did clear out a lot of stuff out of the house, because only a few of the things got brought back in. The most expensive things are the things that I think really are too good to go to Goodwill, that I'll try possibly selling another way, or I'll just basically hold on to them. They came back, but everything else got donated to Goodwill. So I did clear out the house quite a bit. Got the both cars got cleaned out and vacuumed and put back together correctly. You know, all the stuff that we want in is back in neatly. So that's another point. We've got two things now. We got the house cleared out a little bit, and we got the cars cleaned out. So it wasn't a complete waste. Plus, we met a lot of people and got to talk to them, even though we were all freezing in the process. Still have the plants upstairs. I sowed some of them, but it was a little early for tomatoes, which I knew. But, you know, people can still come and put them in their house in a sunny window for the next 2 weeks. And I've had some people do that, which is fine. And so I still got plants for sale. And putting my decluttering operation on hold now for a while, since I did such a good job. I still have my office space, the garage, and the basement. And, well, not basement too much, but the attic. Those need to be decluttered yet, but I'll probably wait until summer when I can drag everything out of the garage and really go through it well. And same thing with the attic. Wait until it's a little bit warmer. I mean, I know it's warm up there, but I mean, I'm going to have to take stuff outside. So we'll do that after the gardening season. Right now, I'm getting ready to start opening up the beds and getting them ready. I've got to do the greenhouse. Going to probably do that this afternoon or tomorrow. Clean out the rest of the owed plants. I've got some dead peppers, and I've got some broccoli that's gone to flower, and I've got some kale that's overwintered that's just about had it. So I'm going to pull those up and put in my stakes for my tomatoes and get that ready. And I've got to make a new bed for the strawberries. I'm going to be doing that this week because they're supposed to be here any time now. So I've got a lot planned for this week. But decluttering right now is on hold, and I'm pretty pleased with how everything's turned out. If you do decide to sell things, make sure that you know what the price is that they're going for. Make sure it's a nice, pretty sunny day. Make sure it's well advertised. No miscommunications as to whether it's going or whether it's not, whether it's on or whether it's off, whether it's been canceled, or, you know, if it's a rain and shine day, then make sure that everyone knows no matter what it's going on. And just be patient. And like I said, try to do it on a nice, pretty day. You do not want to be sitting in your car trying to stay warm with the heater running, wasting your gas, waiting for customers, especially as high as gas is. So I hope you've learned something. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. And remember, dream big and follow that dream. Bye, everybody.